ARK invests big bet on this new genomics related SPAC. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove that fact. And today we are taking a look at ticker symbol CMLF. CMLF Sciences, okay? The SPAC that went up 15.5% on Friday, who is going to be merging with this company, Sema4, a disruptive AI-driven genomic and clinical data platform company. Very exciting stuff. So you'll see ARK Invest went ahead and they actually went in pretty heavy. You will see they went ahead and bought more than 1.5 million shares, which for ARK Invest right off the bat is a pretty considerable buy. So already they have about $40 million in this company. So whenever ARK Invest buys something that gets people excited, and right now genomics is a very, very hot sector in general. So let's try and answer the question, is this a good investment at current prices after it's gone on this quite large run up? And in order to do so, we're going to have a look into the company. So we now know the SPAC, we know how much ARK Invest has bought. We're going to go through a few things to know about the merger. We're going to go through what the merger is actually going to look like, the pipe, how much cash the company's going to get, etc, etc. We're going to have a look at a few things out of their most recent 8K, including this little mini investor presentation. And they just took on a new chief financial officer February 8th, right before this announcement was made. So my friends, right before we do get into the video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this company if you have looked into them. Did you already buy in? Were you in there before ARK Invest? Let me know what you're doing. And please, my friend, if you are indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button and join the family of investors. Baby, we're trying to get to that 100,000 mark. Also, if you are interested in joining my private Discord group, that is the first link in the description. In there you get access to all of my buy and sell alerts in real time. You get access to over 50 private channels. You get to join a community of over 2,500 investors. We eating baguettes, baby. That's what we do over there. And if you'd like 2 free stocks on Webull to get yourself some free money, all you gotta do is hit the second link in the description, sign up, and deposit $100. You get free money. It really is that easy. So CMLF Stock, 13 things to know about the merger. Sema4 is a clinical data company that uses AI to help bring patients' data together. Its focus is on transforming healthcare by building dynamic models of human health and defining optimal, individualized health trajectories. So that's what they're all about right off the bat. A very, very interesting model. Not something I've really, spoken about on any other company in the past. The SPAC merger sets an enterprise value of $2 billion. So anytime we're looking at a SPAC, this is one thing we have to look at, the enterprise value compared to, future revenue projections, etc, etc. How much the stock price has already run up, and does it make sense to buy based off of those valuations. It includes gross proceeds of close to $800 million for Sema4 after the deal closes, and Sema4 expects to have about $500 million in cash available after the deal to fund operations. The deal is set to close in the second quarter of 2021, so this deal could still be a few months away. It could be as quick as 2 months, or it could be closer to 5. So their vision is to be the world leader at generating, collecting, and analyzing longitudinal patient health data in partnership with patients and providers to deliver comprehensive solutions to help treat patients and enable next generation drug development. Very, very interesting. Falls in line with what a lot of people are looking towards right now, but especially ARK Invest and obviously their genomic portfolio. So Sema4 at a glance. Their focus, AI-driven decision making as standard of care. On hiring in holistic precision medicine solutions at scale that adapt at the rate of learning. Scale, about 1,000 employees. 10 million plus patient records with very high consent rates. More than 250,000 annual run rate for genetic tests via own CLIA lab. And 20,000 new direct connections with patients per month. Fast growing. Revenue patients data. So 2020 revenue, $190 million plus. And we're looking at 2020 to 2023 estimated compound annual growth rate of 38%. So revenues are going to be in the realms of, 500 million plus according to these guys by 2023. Now that's revenue, not profits. Keep in mind right now there's an enterprise value of $2 billion. They have some big investors and advisors already, Blackstone, BlackRock in particular, a few of these other ones. They're the two that the most people are going to know. So healthcare decisions are binary, ignoring that every individual is unique and therefore requires unique healthcare recommendations. So this is characterizing disease status over time in patient populations. So we'll see patients, white is well, black is sick. Individual patients tracked over time defined as well or sick based on simple binary biomarker. They're ushering in a new era of information-driven decision-making to better guide individualized healthcare. So it's not just this black and white, they have this black and white and this grey. So there's more advanced disease characterization and it highlights disease transition. So more advanced still, with transitions, resolutions and subtypes, leads to personalized treatments. So they have these unique and actionable insights to transform the patient treatment paradigm. Very interesting. In partnership with health systems, Sema4 therefore generates clinical and patient level insights that can be applied to enhance care and engagement at all stages of a patient's journey. So that personally is pretty cool. We have EMR integration, sample tracking, discrete result generation and ingestion, interactive results including genetic markers, therapies and trials. All of that's awesome. And of course, the more important things is personalized therapy options, track patient journeys and build cohorts, personalized trial matching, long-term monitoring. It's quite awesome. Through their platform, they develop long-term relationships with patients and providers, and I think that the few slides we just went through here really do highlight that fact. And I think this is going to be something that's more and more prominent and more important in, the healthcare world, the genome world in general, going further into the future. So our evolution towards oncology, information, and partnership monetization. So this is some of the most interesting things in this entire presentation here. Revenue by segment. As we said earlier on, we're looking at 38% compound annual growth rate. So as I said, by 2023, looking at more than $504 million in revenue. And you can see they have all of these different segments here, and they're all growing pretty much in proportion to each other. We have WH Direct, whs partners, being the foundations, especially until 2023. Then they're hoping that things such as pharma partnerships, ONCHS partners, etc. are going to build up a bit more revenue down the line. And that can be seen here, the segment compound annual growth rate. Oncology, absolutely huge. Pharma partnerships, secondary data, insights, health systems. So they're looking to change with the times, essentially. And so what's making them the majority of their money right now may not be their main focus in 3 to 5 years down the line. They're looking to keep up with the times. Semaphore is making significant investments in R&D to further develop existing offerings in addition to creating the Traversa platform. So you see that by 2023, they pretty much want their revenue to be a half and half mix almost of direct testing and partnerships. Whereas right now, direct testing is the large majority of that revenue. You can also see their gross margin is going to grow exponentially over the next few years as well. So if our gross margin is at 54% when bringing in revenue of over 500 million, we could be looking at some good potential here. And so I think this slide here is really what it comes down to. 4 fundamental pillars will enable us to achieve our vision. We are building a unique data ecosystem and platform containing deep data from increasing numbers of consenting patients, currently millions, engaged by our platform or partnered health systems. And I think we all know that pretty much in every sector, okay, data is key. Data is what makes people grow. So we have state-of-the-art genomic infrastructure, access and management, deep and structured data, and unique insights. These are the 4 pillars that this company is hoping to grow based off of. So their value proposition to health systems and payers, obviously extraordinarily important when we just looked at the revenue breakdown that they want by 2023. So their solutions are state-of-the-art information-rich genomic platform to enable cancer profiling, propulsion health screening, women's health, drug safety, based on the integration of 2 proprietary platforms, genomics and informatics, provide patient-level insight to elevate standard of care and demonstrate clinical utility, work with payers to secure and scale coverage, and drives new revenue through patient growth and participation in research and biopharma collaborations. So they had a $2 billion enterprise value, okay? That was at a share price of $10 a share. We're sitting at 25 right now, okay? Given the revenue numbers we're looking at, given by how much these guys have already gone up, I do of course see quite a considerable amount of long-term potential. To anybody who got in, sub $15, I think you guys are in a fantastic long-term position. Right now, I can't say I'd be the most excited in the whole world to buy in at $25.80. Though I still think you're going to make money if you do. Yeah, but do I think this is going to be a $75 to $100 stock over the next 12 months? More than likely not. And I know that's a 200/300% growth, which is absolutely insane. But the thing is, when it comes to a lot of these SPACs, especially if you're looking in sectors such as genomics, etc., you can find those plays. I mean, CCIV is the latest SPAC we're in, and I'm up over 200% in them as of right now. And I said the same thing with them. I got in at $13, and I thought that was a really good price that offered a lot of upward potential. But when we were in the 25s and 30s, I said, you're still probably going to make some money, but is the risk worth the reward? I think that's the primary question you have to ask yourself with this company as of right now. And again, I could see this being a very nice, 3 to 5 year hold. But buying in at current prices after, let's be honest, a very large short-term run-up, I think we could watch out for some pullbacks. And if we don't get them, more power to everybody who's invested. Happy for you guys. But my friends, that is my thoughts on this company right here. I do think it's very exciting, and I'm glad that Ark Invest did get involved and is going to put this on a lot of people's radars. I do think people are going to make a lot of money here, but for me, at this sort of valuation, I think I'll just wait for the next opportunity personally. Anyway guys, if you watched this video all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you being here. From the bottom of my heart, your support means the world to me. If you did enjoy, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? drop me a comment down below, and please, my friends, subscribe if you're new around here. And again, if you are interested in joining that private Discord group, it is the first link in the description. Access to all of my buy and sell alerts, over 50 private channels. We making money, baby. And if you like those 2 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you in another video very soon. Peace.